Welcome back, everybody. If you are new here, my name is Nikki and behind me is Switch. He's my companion and he travels with me. I am a photographer, and today we are going to a few different locations, and I just came from Takena Landing Park, and that was an interesting trail. Ended up being about 4 miles. It was out and back, and there wasn't really any views there that like I thought there would be. So that was kind of a dud, but then I just drove about 35 minutes west, and now we're at Plunkett Creek Trail, and it looks, from the pictures, it looks like really foresty, and definitely in front of me seems very foresty, which is kind of interesting because the drive here was all flat farm land that, you know, has like a bunch of dead grass and stuff. So it's kind of interesting that there's like this pocket of forest essentially in the middle of nowhere. So now we're here, and with the last trail, and I'm gonna put in some footage, but I was trying to find a specific view. It was a picture someone else had posted on All Trails, and I was trying to find it, and I thought that it was going to be like off the beaten path or whatnot, and I definitely made a poor choice because I'm wearing shorts, and I was just like, I don't mind trekking through like vegetation and stuff. Typically it's not a big deal, but this time I was trekking through the vegetation and got to the other side, and there wasn't a view there. I mean, it was really pretty, but it wasn't a view. But there was water, so Switch got to get some water. But I don't know what kind of vine or plant it was. It didn't have any thorns, like pronounced thorns that you would typically see on like rose bushes or on berry bushes and stuff like that. But I upped the stalk of it. It had like these like needle thorns that are like really thin, and like you just don't see them until you actually touch them, and it was really sticky, so it would just like it would just stick to you, and it just would drag across your skin. And when I got to the other side, when we got to where the water was, my legs were on fire and they stung so much. I'm gonna see if I can get like a decent picture of them for you guys. So not picture, but video, so hold on. But and no joke, it's like that on my other leg too. And so I did get into the water because the water was nice and cold, and I figured it would help with the burning, and whatever sticky stuff was on my legs maybe was hurting, and also some of these scratches were bleeding too. So that's why I went in the water, because I wanted to like get the blood to stop and wanted to just get the burning to go away. And at first the water stung, but then it went away, and then as I was standing in there, just like the stinging came back in like full force. It just like hurt so much. And in the previous clip, I don't know if you can see it, but like my hands were shaking because it just hurt so bad. So that kind of sucked. And I did bring my rain pants with me, but they're in Switch's saddlebags, and I didn't have him wear his trekking harness, so I didn't have those like on my person. But next time, definitely, whenever I'm not having him wear or his hiking bags, I'm going to take my rain pants out and put them in my own backpack, just in case, that way, because my legs would have been fine if they were covered. So that kind of sucked. It was really pretty. There was hardly anyone on that trail, and there's definitely some homeless that trek around there, but they were all fine. I mean, they said hello, and you know, we just went about our way. It wasn't like anything interesting, but besides that, I mean, it was peaceful, and it was out and back, super simple. There's barely any elevation, so it was just like kind of a nice little stroll. But I'm really excited to see what Plunkett Creek Trail has to offer. Okay, so we drove from Plunkett Creek Trail to Nettleton and Vineyard Mountain Short Trail, and the last trail we went on was, last trail meaning the trail I just went, the Nettleton one. That was like 0.7 miles, super short. There was a specific scene that I wanted to take pictures of when the sun was starting to set and like the rays were there, but the particular spot I was looking for, I just like couldn't find, and after a while I lost the sun behind the trees anyways, so I didn't end up getting any photos today, even though like each trail was very beautiful and visually pleasing, and it was super quiet, super remote, and it was just really, really peaceful. There just wasn't a specific scene or view that I just loved enough to like take pictures of, and sometimes that happens because sometimes you just don't know what you're gonna see until you're already on the trail. So it's about an hour and 15 minutes home, and it is currently 6:35, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog here. I really hoped you enjoyed the trails as much as I did, and if you haven't already, you should go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss a video that I post every single week. And yeah, we have a great community and we have a great time, and I love being able to bring you the outdoors from where you're at. I hope you have a great day, a great evening, or a great weekend. Bye.